What's going on, and welcome to the Affirmative Talk show. So, I have this book, as you can see right here, Kobe Bryant, The Mamba Mentality, as you can see there. And what I want to do is I'm going to read an, a specific passage in this book. Great book, man. Kobe Bryant is by far one of my favorite players of the NBA. And let me just go into by saying anybody I feel, this is just my personal opinion, anybody I feel that does not have Kobe Bryant in your top five, you crazy. Let me say this again. If you don't have Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, the Mamba mentality, you're crazy. And I wanted to just to read an insert of his book. And it starts by saying, and this is what he said: I remember when, as a kid, I got my first real basketball. I loved the feel of it in my hands. I was so enamored with the ball that I didn't actually want to bounce it or use it. And he said, because I didn't want to ruin the pebbled leather grains or the perfect grooves, I didn't want to ruin the feel of the ball. I love the sound of it too. The tap, tap, tap of when a ball bounces on the hardwood, the crispness and clarity, the predictability, the sound of life and light. Those are some of the elements that I love about the ball, about the game. They were at the core and root of my process and craft. They were the reasons I went through all that I went through, put in all that I put in, dug as deep as I dug. It all came back to that special tap, tap, tap that I first grew infatuated with as a boy. Let me tell you something, man. You can tell just by reading that passage how much Kobe Bryant loved the game of basketball. See, when I talk about, and I'm coming from Kobe's mentality, see, there are people that say they love the game of basketball, but this man had a true love of the game. And has he talked about the basketball and what amazed him of the feel of the basketball, what amazed him how it made this sound. Basketball was not just a game to Kobe Bryant. Basketball was life. Oh my goodness. If I don't say nothing else, that should tell you the epitome on what Kobe Bryant was all about. I want to tell you a story that I heard that Shaq said. And if you don't have this book, shame on you. You need to get this book, Kobe Bryant, The Mamba Mentality. And I'm going to be reading different inserts of that book daily and sharing it and creating content from it. Shaq said in an interview session, and the guy was asking him, what made Kobe Bryant so great? Shaq looked at him, and then Shaq said, well, check this out. Let me tell you a story. And he said, I knew this guy was going to be great because after practice, Kobe Bryant was on the court by himself. He did not have no basketball. And this guy was going up and down the court like he had a basketball. He was actually making moves like he had a basketball in his hand. And then he was shooting like he had a basketball. And he said, it was in those moments I said, No, this guy does not only love the game of basketball. Basketball is life, and that's why he's going to be a legend. That's why he's going to be great. And he didn't disappoint nobody. See, there's a reason why Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest players that ever lived and played the game. Let me tell you something, man. When Kobe Bryant passed away, I was hurt by that because you already see that it was going to be greatness that was going to be coming to him in his next chapter of being a director, being an author. The way this man perfected his craft was extraordinary. And I just want to leave this with you. Find your gift if you don't know what your gift is. Find your passion if you don't know what your passion is. And I want you to work hard at it every single day. Yes, there may be days you get tired, but guess what? Push through. There may be days that you get frustrated, but guess what? Push through. Push with your talent, push with your gift, and never allow anyone to take your talent or gift away from you. When you feel that no one is interested, I'm going to tell you right now, nah, that ain't nothing but the enemy. Nah, that's not nothing but a toxic distraction to keep you from the other side of greatness that you belong. This is why Kobe Bryant is one of the most profound athletes of all time, because he pushed through when it was difficult, because he pushed through when people talked about him, because he pushed through when people thought that he wasn't good enough. Kobe Bryant simply loved the process. And you know what? The process wasn't sexy. The process wasn't popular. Guess what? The process was ugly sometimes. Guess what? The process was very difficult sometimes. But Kobe Bryant once said that it's within the process that he fell in love with. And that's why he became the Black Mamba. Take care, man. And always be blessed and never stop believing that you can be the best version of yourself if you strive to.